to say, walking through the hallway, talking about how we couldn't wait to get to leave this place and graduate.
Now we're in our last year, yeah, we should be there, surrounded by our friends, making memories. That's how it should be.
That was a serious question. Are we ready to rock and roll? We really pumped up? We might make a start then if we can. Evan? Ready? Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome our College Executive Principal, Miss Genevieve Simpson, McGuire Campus Principal, Mr John Sharker, one of our Assistant Principals here at McGuire, Miss Julie Jerome, and our three neighbourhood leaders, Tom Robinson, Susan Kerwin and Julie Hannon. Special welcome to our Year 12 graduating class. It has been a somewhat different year for you. This one will be COVID safe like most of the rest of the year. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate you on still showing the resilience you showed back in March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and probably December as well. I would like to I'll just start the day by inviting Shaylin Crowhurst to do an acknowledgement for country. If Shaylin could come out, please.
I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land we meet on today, the Yorta Yorta and Bangarang people. I would also like to pay my respects to all elders, past, present and emerging.
Thank you very much, Shaylin. Look, it's somewhat remiss of me not to welcome our parents. Unfortunately, they can't come inside and watch, but hopefully they're outside or they're watching this on our YouTube channel. Welcome to our parents. I'd also like to welcome your carers and families along with your parents to the afternoon. I'd like to thank them for the support they've given you to get you to where you are sitting at the moment. I come from a background where I think of village raised as the child. We see the efforts of their work in front of us this afternoon. I'd also like to welcome our junior students in Year 7, 8, 10 and 11. Just a shout out to you. Watch the people in front of you. They should be inspiring you with the work that they've done. They're showing you the way. I'd like now to invite the college's Executive Principal, Ms Genevieve Simpson, to address the first graduating class at the McGuire campus of Greater Shepparton Secondary College. Ms Simpson.
Good morning, everyone. I'll just take my mask off so that you can actually hear me. And hello to the Year 9 students who are also watching this live streamed in their classes. So I too would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land, the Yorta Yorta and Bangarang people, and pay my respects to their elders, past, present, and those in our audience today who will be our future leaders. Jim Lovell, an American astronaut, said these words, and I think they're quite worth thinking about. There are three types of people in this world: people that make things happen, people that watch things happen, and people that just wonder what happened. Don't be the person who just wonders what happened. Be the person who makes things happen. Year 12s, you're about to finish school and launch into your adult life. So now's the time to take charge of who you want to be and what you want to do with your life. For the last 13 years, you've been a school student and your lives have largely been dictated by others, your parents and your teachers. The purpose of your schooling was to help you develop the skills and the knowledge you'll need to become a successful adult. Having acquired those skills, it's up to you what you do with them and how you create a successful life for yourselves. So your success depends on the choices that you make and the behaviours that you live by. Following our school values will help you to be proud of yourselves and achieve success in your lives. Aspire to excellence in all that you do. Aim high and put in the effort to achieve it. Act with integrity, be honest and trustworthy, and others will respect you. Show respect, care for yourselves and for others, and value diversity. Take responsibility, be accountable for your decisions and your actions. It's character traits like persistence, ambition, inquisitiveness, and grit that will determine your success. And perhaps more than anything, what will define you as a person is your courage. That's the virtue on which all others depend. Don't be scared to try something new. Back yourselves, make the effort, work hard, and you will succeed. We live in an incredible age in which knowledge is created daily. 85% of all scientists who have ever lived are alive today. The time interval between the realisation of an idea and its arrival in the marketplace is now the shortest in history, usually only a few months. From the time of Christ's birth to the middle of the 18th century, knowledge doubled. 150 years later, it doubled again, and then again 50 years later. Today, knowledge doubles every 4 or 5 years. How will this affect you? This is an exciting era in which to live and work, but for us to catch this excitement, we need to learn, grow, and increase our knowledge. We must be willing to learn, expand our frames of reference, and discover new ways to utilise our talents in an ever-changing world. The responsibility lies with us to focus our goals, prioritise our activities, and discover new ideas which transform our lives. Now, I'm speaking to the parents. Although they're not with us, they are watching us. So parents, you're an integral part of the process of giving perspective to your children. Clearly, all education cannot be achieved at school. The most powerful influence on a child's perspective is that which is modelled by its parents. So we need to be very careful that our understandable desire to protect and encourage doesn't translate into only valuing achievement. We learn much from our failures as well. So students, take action. Every story you've ever connected with, every leader you've ever admired, every tiny little thing that you've ever accomplished is the result of taking action. You will inevitably make mistakes. Learn what you can and move on. Having the courage to try is what's important, because the greatest prize of all is when you can look at yourself in the eye and say, I tried my absolute best and I know I've done a good job. Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, observed, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinion drown your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. So I wish you all the best for your exams and your final assessments. I believe we've given you a good grounding upon which to build your future lives. We hope that you will use the skills that we've taught you and your individual talents to their best advantage. I truly hope that you achieve what you aspire to. From the staff and students of Greater Shepparton Secondary College, I commend you on graduating from secondary school and wish you farewell and good luck. Now I'd like to introduce the new college captains for next year. So if I can invite these people to the stage. Our college captains for 2021 will be Caitlin Glasson and Ben Oakley. Congratulations. If you could just stand over the side. And our vice captains for 2021 are Stephanie Fleming and Georgina Waser. Sorry, Georgia Waser. Georgie. So let's congratulate our college captains.
Thanks very much, Genevieve, and just congratulations to everyone, our very strong leadership group that we have looking forward to next year. I'd now like to invite Mr John Sharker, the McGuire Campus Principal, to speak some words of acknowledgement.
Hello everyone. What a great day. It's what we've been waiting for. It mightn't have been how we wanted it, but we're here and we're going to make the most of it. So I would like to acknowledge the Yorta Yorta and Bangarang clans, traditional custodians of the lands of Shepparton. We pay our respect to elders past, present and emerging, and acknowledge the memories of their ancestors. So for those that don't know me, my name's John Sharker, and I'm the proud Greater Shepparton Secondary College McGuire Campus Principal. I've had the privilege of getting to know these students over the last 18 months, and I'm just in awe. I'm in awe because they have been so resilient, and that'll be a word that will crop up again and again. So welcome to our Year 12 graduating class of 2020. Welcome to all the parents, guardians, families, relatives, and friends of our Year 12 students, all the staff, and the students that are out there. This is being beamed in as a live stream across the 3 campuses. And also we'll produce a final production piece which will be available on November the 27th. But what's most important is that this is a moment in time which is very special to us all, especially to the Year 12 graduating class. And hopefully all the aspiring year levels that are beaming in with this, because hopefully they can see what's going on and they say to themselves, well, that'll be me soon. And you have been great role models, exemplars and great ambassadors for the first year of Greater Shepparton Secondary College. Today we come together in a COVID-safe way, which is still a bespoke celebration of the graduation of our Year 12 students. It'll be in a way we never would have imagined only a few months ago. Usually we'd have a formal part of your graduation. We'd have a whole school assembly. We'd all be here. And then tonight, or down the track, we'd have a meal together where you'd all get dressed up and you'd be there with your parents, families, guardians, and we really could celebrate what a magnificent year it had been. The year is still magnificent, but what we need to do is make sure we have our celebration in a COVID-safe way. So I'd like to say thank you to all the parents, guardians, families, relatives and friends who have been a great support, not just this year, it's even over the last 13 years of secondary schooling. You have all helped shape confident, resilient and humble young adults who will go on to the next chapter of their lives, either in further study or work. It won't be easy, but believe in yourselves, you are ready. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our college captains, Fared Hassani and Abby Knight. Our vice captains, Kigla Tokay and Emily Chalmers. Our college leaders, Rohana Bakiri, Shailene Crowhurst, Maya Tremelin, Campbell Allen, Olivia Boschetti, Baba Ali Hassani and Makisha Minikon. You have all made an outstanding contribution to our college over the year. Thank you to all the staff who have created lasting relationships and many positive learning interaction over this year. I'd like to thank the neighbourhood leaders, Julie Hannon, Susan Kerwin and Tom Robinson, and our Year 12 learning mentors, Georgie Schofield, Sam Paddy, Louise McDade Carty, Melissa Amy and Adam Fox. I'd also like to thank Mr Goldrick, Mrs Sloan and Mrs Jerome. They've all done a huge job here on this campus, but we've also got other people at other campuses like Tash Boyko, our VCE leader, and Greg Bristol, our VCAL leader. Thanks for looking after our Year 12s, and which has been a year like no other. To all the teaching and non-teaching staff, not only the Year 12 teachers this year, but all the teachers that have had an interaction with you over the last years here or at the other colleges that you've been involved with in the past. Thank you for your contributions. There's also the Organising Committee, led by Imogen Short, Tash Boyko, Greg Bristol, Amy Gallagher, Kirsten Tozer, Ian Goldrick. We also had Zave Tanner, and we also had some people that organised all the filming. So we've got Sam Saraceno, Wes Cusworth, Rob Hanley, Daryl McConnell, Evan Pyle and his IT team for making all this happen. All the best in the upcoming exams, or your work interviews, or your entrance to further studies. We know that you are ready. We know that we are still here for you as you are moving forward. I know that what the future holds for you will be very positive, and you will succeed in your own way. In my final address at the very end after the presentations, I'd like to talk a bit more about you and what you've got to look forward to. So thank you.
Thank you, John. Look, I'd like to ask our college captain, Farida Sani, to come up and speak some words just on behalf of the graduating class. You're bringing a friend, Farid? Yes? Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Goldrick. Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. It is with a great sense of honour that we stand before you as college captains on behalf of the class of 2020 today as we celebrate and reminisce on our journey through secondary school. For many of us here today, this occasion represents a turning point in each of our lives as we take the first major step towards our future, a step that we should take immense pride in. We have spent the last couple of years wandering the halls of this school, growing not only academically, but also shaping our own unique identities. As the years will progress, we will continue to grow, as this is not the end of our path, rather just a small chapter of the larger journey of life. Now we are finally, after many years of sleepless nights, we are ready to embark to the next stage. To my fellow students, it is not quite how we anticipated our final year of schooling to go, from the transition and merging of our 4 local secondary schools to dealing with the global pandemic and all the obstacles that were associated with remote learning. However, despite the constant struggle with our circumstances, we have all pulled through, and each and every one of us has risen to the occasion and can proudly leave, knowing they will go down in history as not only the first graduating class of Greater Shepparton Secondary College, but also as the most resilient. Together we have learned, laughed, and most of all, matured together, building memories that will last us a lifetime. But today is not just about reminiscing about the past. It is also about looking forward into our future and the opportunities that have been granted to us. Most of us will go our separate ways in life. We will meet new people, make new friends, and learn new things, exploring horizons that seem unimaginable. As we leave this hall today, I implore you not to look back and regret the choices you have made, but rather look forward upon the endless opportunities that are waiting for us. I would just like to give a special thank you to our principal and leadership team the teachers and staff here at Greater Shepparton Secondary College. It has been a very difficult year, and your support has been monumental to each of us who are sitting here today. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Farid and Abby. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd now like to move on to presenting our graduating class. We'll begin with Neighbourhood 1, because I like numeracy and I like literacy, and 1, 2, 3, ABC. We'll start with welcoming our Neighbourhood 1 leader, Miss Julie Hannon.
Thank you, Ms. Goldrick. Before I begin, I'd just like to take this opportunity to congratulate everybody that's here graduating today. I've watched you grow over the last 6 years, and I was going to say how incredibly resilient and courageous you've been this year, and that's been said over and over, so I think you know that you have been. But I do want to say the one thing that stands out and has stood out for me over the last 6 years has been how much you've supported each other. You've supported each other as a community, you're very connected. And in the year that we've had this year, I've watched you all reach out and be there for each other when sometimes other people didn't know that you needed help. And you've grown so much in that way. And I can proudly stand here and say that when you leave here, that you will carry with you those friendships that you've established over the last 6 years with each other, and they'll build the building blocks of future relationships. So well done to you all. Moving on to Neighbourhood 1, I'm very proud to be able to present to the parents and the community here today the very first graduates for Neighbourhood 1. We have 2 groups that are graduating. The first group is going to be presented by Miss Patty. Miss Patty is presenting to you today the graduation of 12X.
Thank you, Ms. Hannon. So firstly we have Khadija Abdullah. Mariam Al-Ghazali. Falah Alchemy. Hassan Al-Jabiri. Mariam Al-Rubay. Zara Al-Sawafi. Maitham Al-Tamimi, who couldn't be with us today. Rahana Bakiri. Angus Campbell. Emily Chalmers. Sajad Faizi. Ashley Hall. Farid Hassani. Sarah Miller. Bashir Mohsini, who couldn't be with us today either. Chet Nichols. Pawandeep Mija. Zara Rezai. And Riley Rose Waldron. Well done, progress.
Thank you, Miss Patty. I'd now like to introduce Miss Schofield, who's going to present to you 12Z.
Mustafa Akbari. Mariam Al-Hilfi. Rakaya Al-Hilfi, who couldn't be with us today. Muhammad Al-Sharaf, who could not be with us today. Joel Bilney. Mason Kumar. Logan Corin Chalmers. Michaela Durston. Jake Farisia. Jasmine Mallet. Abbas Sarai. Floyd Vincentorio. And Rosie Watson. Congratulations, 12Z.
Please congratulate the graduating members of Neighbourhood 1. And thank you, Ms Schofield. I'd now like to introduce Mrs Kerwin, who's going to introduce Neighbourhood 2.
Thank you, Ms Hannon. Well done to Neighbourhood 1. For all of the Year 12s here, I just wanted to say well done. As you know, you've been extremely resilient. I've really admired your persistence. I've really admired your determination. I've known some of you since you were in grade 6, so watching that journey all the way through your secondary and being lucky enough to come back this year and see you finish off Year 12 has been an absolute privilege. The thing that really sticks out for me with the Neighbourhood 2 Year 12s, but all of the Year 12s, is kindness. You're beautiful, kind people, and kindness is such an important thing in our world today. So I'm really, really proud of you for being so kind to one another and to your peers, to your teachers, and to the people around you. So well done. We've got one Year 12 class in Neighbourhood 2, and it is 12W. I'd like to introduce their learning mentor, Ms Louise McDade-Carty, who will introduce the students.
Thank you for allowing me to introduce these students. So the graduating members of 12W are Zainab Al-Hassani, Mohammed Al-Kini, who can't be with us today, Zara Al-Masawi, Robert Archibald, Edward Bartlett's not being presented today, Gabby Carrasco, sorry Gabby, Ali Koskin, Claudine Delfina, Fatima Hamoud, Saida Hadari, Benji Jenkins, Fatima Mahawish, Lachlan McNair, and Sajat Naruz. So I'd just like to congratulate those.
Thank you, Louise, and well done, 12W. I'd now like to introduce you to the Neighbourhood 3 leader, Mr. Tom Robinson.
Thanks, Susan. Just move that up. All right, congratulations, Year 12s. Well done on getting through a very tough year. Yeah, you've all done yourselves very proud, and it's great to see you all here looking happy and ready to head into the rest of your lives and the futures that they may bring. We, Neighbourhood 1, have students from 2 learning mentor groups. So the first is 12V. I'll introduce Mr. Adam Fox to present those students.
I'm so very proud today to introduce to you the graduating class 12V, starting with Yusuf Al-Garawi. Rakaya Ali. Victoria Bardich. Sophie Brown. Jolene Clough. Holly Costa. Sorry, Seham. Seham Awija. Shaylin Crowhurst. Summer Keane. Siobhan Lynette. Alyssa Manzone. Lauren Miller. Noor Sadi. And Namet Satran. And I'll hand back over to Mr. Robinson.
Okay, the final group is 12Y, and they'll be introduced by Miss Melissa Amy.
I'm so very proud to be announcing 12Y. Rebecca A1. Ash Courts. Our very own Claire Hardy. Gul Jafari. Parasto Jafari. Isaiah James. Siapata Kasimba. Jacob Lagrove. Geordie Merriman. Ellie Simpson. Abigail Soy, who wasn't able to be with us today. Jordan Sweeney. And Roy Talamafono.
Please congratulate the graduating members of Neighbourhood 3. Mr. Goldrick coming back up onto the stage. Oh. Sorry, I'll introduce Miss Jerome.
Thank you, and congratulations to all of our graduates. Can I ask everyone to give a round of applause for all of our 2020 graduates, please? Learning mentors, will you please take your groups to the designated positions, please? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the microphone Mr. John Sharker to farewell our 2020 graduates.
Masked. Got to wear them? They always get in the way sometimes, don't they, folks? Okay. So I've got the privilege for the final address. And as I mentioned earlier, it's about the relationships. And as I look out, I see a group of students who have really bonded. I see a group of students that no matter what's thrown at them, they're able to bounce. They're able to have fun. They're able to make sure that they look out for one another. And that's the secret to the future success. It's around your relationships and how you aspire to be the best you can be and to follow your dreams. So these are the things that I've seen from you throughout, not just this year, but even when you're in year 11. You're always good to the people around you, and you actually showed love. I saw it with your teachers, I saw it with your colleagues, your peers, and I see it today. So keep that up. I know that you can see the good in people. You've been ambassadors for our campus, and there's been many instances where you've had to step up, and there's been some other students in other year levels that haven't done the right thing. And you're the one there having the conversation about this is what we're on about at Greater Shepparton Secondary College. So you see the good in people. Thank you. You haven't accepted behaviours from others that bring people down. You just don't accept it. Thank you. You've surrounded yourself with people who lift you and care. I've had many stories where you've talked about situations where someone's come along and made a difference for you. And the conversations we have is, okay, that's great. Well, what are you going to do when you're faced with that as well, or with other people? And you say to me, well, I need to step up, Mr. Sharker. I need to help others as well as I've been helped. And that's just wonderful to see. You care. You care. I've seen it. And I'll say this word, you love unconditionally. That's not easy. No matter what happens, even if sometimes you've had a little bit of an issue with another peer, you work it out. Been good. Been really good to see. You're brave. This year has shown it. You are so brave. You just kept on going. Didn't let anything get in your way. Well done. You have a red hot go. I'm so proud of you. When I have conversations, or Mr. Goldrick has conversations with you, or your teachers, they don't say to me that they let things go. They don't say to me that they drop the bundle. You don't. You keep on going, doing the best you can, no matter what's thrown at you. It's called resilience. We've heard that word a lot. Dream. You've been dreaming, I can tell. You're excited about what the future holds. Keep that in your mind and strive. Be excited by it because it's a great time. You've got the world at your feet. You don't know where you're going to go. You've got a few ideas. You've got some exams to do. You've got some, some of you will be going for work interviews. But you should feel really proud that you're ready to go. Achieve and please celebrate your successes. I know we've had this year where we can't do everything like we had in the past because of the COVID protocols, but there will be a time when we can look back and we can say, well, that was then, this is now, and we've got to make up for some lost time of some fun times and getting together with the people that we love and just highlight how big 2020 was and how well we got through it. Also, I want to talk about making the most of your opportunities by being yourself. A wonderful trait is when you discover that you are the one. You are the one that will put a ceiling over you to what you can accomplish. They call that wisdom. They call it you get mature. Call it whatever you like. But when you start to believe in yourself and you take things on and you just go, I'll give it a go. I'm a little bit scared. I'm a little bit anxious, but I'm going to give it a go. That's when you believe. That's when you truly believe. I give you a license to have a crack at it. It's good. Once you're comfortable in your own skin and you start to believe in what you can do, you will change lives. You will make a difference. You will be so happy. So opportunities will come to you. We live in a fabulous country, expanding, developing and vibrant. We're also so fortunate to be living in these times. Even though there's a pandemic, we're in Australia where the numbers are low. We're heading into warmer months where we are outside. So there's lots to be grateful and to be happy about. Use this year as a momentum to strive. Momentum to strive to be your best. Because you've got the initiative. You've got the people skills. You know how to work hard. Harvest everything that you've developed over the last 18 years. All the people that have been around you to support you, family, relatives, friends, guardians, take the opportunity to say thank you. Give them a big hug. You can do that. Even though we've got this COVID thing within your own family, give them a big hug and make sure you say thank you. Hopefully you've enjoyed the celebrations today. I know it's not what we would have liked to do for you, but I know that even in the conversations you have been so humble and understanding and gracious about what we've been able to offer. My heart's full of joy as I see you move on. Please know that you can come back and share your stories with us anytime. I know it mightn't be on our new campus or still next year, but it might be down the street when I'm doing my groceries, or you see a teacher that had you. Share the conversations of where you're at and what you're doing, because it makes us feel proud. And we know that you will be very successful, whatever that looks like. So stand tall, be confident, and make the most of all your opportunities. Love yourself. Believe in yourselves. Thank you to all the parents, guardians, relatives, teachers, support staff, and anyone else that plays a role who have supported this group of students, our graduating students of 2020. Not only this year, but over all their years at school. Hasn't been easy work. As a parent, it never ends. We are always looking out for our children. And I can say that this group, I've really been able to see such great attributes as you move on. So as parents and guardians, our work's never done, but we'll always be there for you. Good luck to all of you in the graduating class of 2020. May life be what you make of it by making the most of your opportunities. Work hard, be kind, and luck will come your way. Goodbye, and know that you will always be welcome back. This is not only just from me, it's also from the school council members, from all the staff, all the leadership, the parents, the students of Greater Shepparton Secondary College. Thank you. Okay, we're good to go, folks. So if we can start making our way out, there'll be some music and there's a little surprise for you out that way. Just follow Mr. Goldrick out that way. Thank you.
I'm Laura.
I'm Simran.
What does everyone call you?
Everyone calls me Simple Dimple. Everyone calls me Short.
My name's Jackson.
My name's Campbell.
My name's Brody.
My name's Jaden.
I'm Lockie.
Everybody calls me Jackson.
Everyone calls me Soupsy. Everyone calls me Brody.
Yeah, everyone just calls me Jaden.
Call me Love It.
What do I want to do next year?
Go to uni and make new friends. First thing to do.
Take a gap year. Earn money.
Work.
Yep. Maybe actually do some fun things unlike this year.
Yeah.
Hey, my name's Ali.
And my name's John.
And I'm Anton.
Everybody calls me Big Ali.
They call me Big John.
They call me Big Anton.
My favourite class is, I've got to say, English at the moment.
English. I like maths.
Yeah, I like biology.
I also want to add something else. Just have fun. High school. You just don't take it that serious. Just enjoy life, you know. You gotta more years to to do your thing. You're still young, you know. And just enjoy it. Do whatever you like and experience new things. Go out there and experience new stuff. And
hopefully no one has to go through coronavirus in year 12 again.
Definitely take every opportunity you can because you don't understand how well you have it until you get it taken away from you.
Also, another tip, do not go overseas on a holiday whilst you're doing BCE.
Otherwise you'll have to repeat.
I'm currently doing my third year BCE right now.
How funny.
My favourite class was probably Outdoor Ed.
Mine's probably health.
Yeah, me too.
Health.
Mine's psychology. The funniest moment I can recall. Probably Simran. Just everything Simran has done. Ever.
It's my existence.
Yeah. Most embarrassing. Being friends with Simran.
Okay, my most embarrassing moment is when I fell off the bars in front of everyone on the oval in like year 8. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, embarrassing for us as well.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Joel Thompson. Everyone calls me Joel or sometimes Jolly.
My name is Thomas Cummins. Everyone calls me Tom.
Earliest memory of high school?
When Emily, Talia and I met out the front of the school at the flagpoles as little year 7s.
My earliest memory of high school I can recall is probably Zach Clossy and Brody Wild getting beaten up by a chick.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Probably been the only one from my primary school.
Yeah, same as Brody.
I came here last
Hollow
year.
West.
Last year.
Last year.
My favourite classes is computer classes in year 9 and 10.
My favourite subject is psychology.
Hi, my name's Tali. People call me Tali.
My name's Liv. Well, no, my name. No, so, my name's Olivia, and everyone calls me Liv.
My name's Remy. Everyone calls me Remy.
My name's Leisha. Everyone calls me Leisha, I guess.
The earliest memory of high school would be in year 7. It was recess and I didn't know anyone, so I went to the front courtyard and there was a big tree and wood planks around it. So I sat there and ate my recess like a loner. that was it.
You want to you go. You say it.
Well, when I first met John on my first day of school, we were like waiting at the, at the front of school. Yeah, at the front of school. It's like home time. And then I was like waiting under a tree and there was like a bird pooped in my head. Yeah, that's how I met John.
Yep, that's what my first memory as well.
Yeah.
What we want to do next year, I'm planning on going to uni to study physiotherapy.
I want to be an apprentice plumber.
I'm going to take a gap year. I'll work for a while and go to uni.
Same as her, but without the uni part.
Yeah, so the funniest memory I can recall, I don't know.
You don't know one?
Like, can we stop? Because like, I just don't know that.
Right now, I'm just like,
You guys got one or no?
No, I don't know those ones.
Funniest memory.
Actually, were fun. Run into the wall.
Oh, isn't that at your house though?
Yeah,
That doesn't count, surely.
I just know that we used to play basketball all the time, like year 9.
Yeah.
Like we'd play like every lunch and recess.
Yeah.
Memories of my first day. I got lost in Shepparton High School constantly. Happened for a few days, but I got used to the classroom locations over time.
The most embarrassing moment I can recall is when a wheel on my wheelchair broke. Mr. Steer and Maddie had to push me backwards to the bathroom.
Memories of my first day. Not much.
Yeah, I can't remember that. Getting lost and just spending the whole day with my brother.
You guys.
Where have you been 10 years?
Working as a midwife, hopefully. Yeah. As a detective, hopefully.
The most embarrassing moment, year 10. Was it? No, year 10, yeah. So I wrote this, it was someone's birthday.
Yeah.
And I wrote like a birthday card. I had to send it through the office lady. And that was pretty embarrassing because like someone else read it and not the actual person.
Oh, did she read it?
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
What would be your embarrassing moment?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really have that many.
Oh mate, you used to walk around with those big bulky shoes.
Yeah. And your mum thought they were cool. Sure, that's embarrassing.
That is pretty embarrassing for me. Yeah.
Anton?
Oh, probably like the first day. That was the most embarrassing. Oh, actually, probably year 10 formal, honestly.
Year 10 formal?
Yeah, like...
You had your shirt untucked.
Yeah, I had my shirt untucked, honestly. That was, like, dreadful. I honestly thought I looked good. That was funny.
Well, you look good.
Yeah.
I'll remember my high school for.
Ugly uniform.
Yeah.
The
Wanganui uniform.
Yeah.
The weird smells around the school.
Every time it rained. Sewage.
Next year I want to continue studying.
In 10 years, or ideally otherwise, I see myself either working in a school or working in a large business since I will have the necessary skills.
Probably.
My favourite class is probably maths, sadly.
Yeah. Probably psych over here.
Yeah, I'd have to say health, probably.
I mean, VCAL in general.
Earliest memory of high school?
Well, meeting out the front of the school with all you guys.
Mine would be introducing the two
to you
in the morning.
Yeah.
Out the front, near the flagpoles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Memories of our first day?
We all took our lunch boxes out to lunch and
sat in front of the library.
Ate at the library.
Like cookies.
Yes, we ate at the library with our little lunch boxes on our lap.
Our Smiggle lunch boxes.
Right?
No, I had a Smiggle lunchbox too.
Yeah.
I remember I got lost.
We had Smiggle
trying to
pencil
get out of
cases.
school.
Yes.
I remember that. I got lost getting out of school.
Catching the bus for the first time.
Oh, that was scary.
Yeah.
Any funniest moments?
Funniest moment.
Okay.
Funniest moment I can recall is
Brody Powell getting hit in the face with a footy.
Tom Favara's jock's being ripped every day.
Every time Jaden come in, you
Oh, too many. Yeah, there's been a Too lot many. of them. What's the name?
I can't even think.
I remember running into a pole in year 7. That was bad.
I remember going to get my iPod shuffle in front of
Yes.
the whole school in year 7. And my handshake.
Yeah.
Great.
Winning Big Splash.
Oh, big splash over there. No, that was good. How's that embarrassing? I'd love to have
It's
that
an
title.
achievement.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hi Blake.
I will remember my high school for all the nice people I've met over the 4 years, and GSSC will remember me for helping them out with all their classes. In 2020, since I had to move to the new school, GSSC, since Shep High closed down for the reconstruction, but it didn't go to plan since we had to go to wear masks, we had to go to remote learning.
I will remember high school for
My friends and the table.
The table.
They kind of go in one. My
Yeah.
friends and the table.
And our shitty year 12 experience.
Yes.
We're the ones who did year 12 in 2020.
Yeah. And GSSC will remember me for
nothing.
Not much. Nothing.
This me from mask. And yeah.
GSSC will remember me for being the sickest Navy house captain. You know, I couldn't get school captain, but I got house captain, so that's good.
They will remember me for being the sickest vice house captain, coming in second to Ollie. Ouch.
Without applying.
For me, GSSC will remember me for just having like my name spelled with a H without even pronouncing the H. It's like the H is silent.
GSSC will remember me for. They probably won't, to be honest.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not at all. For being in the first ever graduating class.
Of the Greater Shepparton College. Secondary college.
Cut.
Yeah, thank you.
Done.
I'll remember high school for like all the memories I had, all the experiences, all the cringy and embarrassing things I've done throughout the years, and just reflect on them. And like, why did I do that? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably just remember remote learning, because that sucks.
Yeah. Probably just like meeting all these guys. Like it was just good to meet them. It's good to have that you guys are my friends.
Kind of sad how we're all leaving.
Yeah.
Like the parting.
You just interrupt me. I'm
Sorry.
That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
Can we say goodbyes together?
Alright.
Can we just say goodbye? Can we just say goodbye?
Wait, should we say like
Just cut it.
bye?
Goodbye, have a nice day.
Bye, have a nice day.
Have a nice.
Just cut it.
Have a nice.
Yeah, that's it.
He's already
Okay, ready?
What?
3,
2.
Why? Wait, what am I saying?
Just say
have a
anything,
nice-
bye. Just say
have a
thank
nice-
you. Just say
We'll
anything.
just be like, thank you for
Listening?
Thank you for the whole year.
Thank you, year 12s.
Thank you, year 12s, for making this year a really important year.
Okay.
Yeah, that's too complicated. Just have
say
a nice day.
Just say that. Okay. Thank you, year 12s.
You say, Charlie. You say.
And
No,
have a
you-
Yeah.
nice day.
Yeah, and
Charlie,
then
you say. Thank you, year 12s, for making this year a really important year. Great year.
thank you, year 12s, for making this year a really great year.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you and have a nice day.
Remember on the first day, walking through the hallway, talking about how we couldn't wait to get to leave this place and graduate.
Now we're in our last year, yeah, we should be there, surrounded by our friends, making memories. That's how it should be.
I wish that we could turn back time, but we will have to leave it all behind. So here's to the ones who won't get the chance to take the view at the last home game, or act like girls at prom, or sing their school fight song. And here's to the ones who have to say goodbye to the last seat
Standing in these 4 walls, thinking about the phone call when they told us we were done. Who would have thought that it would come to this? Trying not to look back, knowing that we get that diploma in our hands one of these days. But it won't be the same when we know that we can never turn back time. So we will have to leave it all behind. So here's to the ones who won't get the chance to take the field at the last home game, or ask that girl to prom, or sing their school fight song. And here's to the ones who have to say goodbye to the last 6 years of their lives and make them who they are. Here's to you, and to the rest of your life, it's gonna fly right by. So be thankful for each moment and don't waste your time. And on the road ahead, I hope you understand that there is purpose in the hard times. So here's to the one who won't get the chance to take the field at the last home game, or as they go to prom,